What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to be continuing with Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and we are very close. Today we go to Threshold and hopefully finish Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, as long as it doesn't take me about 8 hours. If it takes about 4 hours, we'll probably save this for a second stream and hope that that second stream has enough content. But today we've got to do some conversations and some leveling up before we even get anywhere close to going to Threshold. So, I believe, yeah, got some conversations to do because I've done the rank ups. We're going to go to the streets. I'm going to go straight to the storyteller. I believe there might be one thing we missed from talking to him, so I'm going to double check that, and then we're going to go to the Citadel. Do the conversations, it'll maximize our stuff, and then go from there. I'm a bit sniffly today, so I do apologize, guys. Okay. We're 20th level, we've done and got everything we can get. Right now, we're in the best position possible. We need to make sure our allies are leveled up. The old man runs his finger over the mask of nothing. Such a simple mask, and so much power in it. Frightening, supernatural power. I feel that even my first knowledge is no match for the secret of this mask. So I touch the mask of the most worthy and raises his eyebrow. This mask, this item, I feel a particular kinship with it, as if it calls to me. Remarkable. So, see if we can find anything about this mask. Touches the mask reluctantly. I see darkness, endless, total, and empty. I don't know what it is. I can't make it out. A flash, a flow of power, the birth of something I cannot fathom. I hear a wild roar rising from the depths of emptiness, resonating with flashes of it. If I had ears, I'd be deaf. If I had eyes, they would burn. But I'm just a grain of sand in the middle of nothing, and no will, and no goal, no name. The woman gulps and takes down of the item. I don't understand exactly what it is I saw, and I do not want to. Not all riddles need to be solved. Some you just accept. I'll find anything about this mask. Storyteller touched the mask reluctantly. His eyebrows immediately shoot up. I see darkness, cold, endless, hiding numerous secrets. I feel someone's presence in this darkness. Someone is waiting for me there, and this mask is a torch designed to pierce the darkness, revealed all age-old secrets. Just put it on, and the elf brings the mask to his face, but suddenly stops, and I sense deceit. It's as if by agreeing to wear this mask, I will learn much, but I will lose just as much. He gulps. A frightening expression crosses his face. I sense this mask was meant for me. It's a trap they tried to lure me to a long time ago when I still thought I was the Archmage of Kyonin, and was looking for a way to reunite Glarian in the Abyss. Fortunately for the hunter, I was too engrossed in my research to pay attention to the bait. Storyteller weighs the mask in his hand. Chalk is returned to you. Please take it. I was not interested in it back then. I do not need it now. Okay, so we've learned everything we can from Mimcast, making sure. Let's do the level ups. When it comes to level ups, I'm just going to be throwing the level ups on. I'm not going to be worrying about their equipment, because I'm pretty sure I don't. Rigel just needs 2 levels in Armiger, or a single level in Armiger. Knock up that strength, because the rest of your stats don't matter. Point into that, there you go. A nice, quick, easy level up there. Sealer should be an easy, yep, Sealer's going to be a really easy level up. Yep, there we go, that's you done. Ember? Yeah, nice easy level up as well. If you'd like, give because I'm not going to be using you. We'll get Dominate Monster. Bulljiff. Gonna take a little bit longer, that's understandable. Hammer the Gap's actually really good for you. There's Endurance. And Bull Strength. Because no one else has those, so they're actually really useful to get. Spell Magic Greater and a bit of Acid. Actually, no, Chain Lightning's a really good spell that he should have. 15th level. Yeah, now I am doing these just quickly because they don't matter. Early on, that'd be useful, but now that's not. I'll go for... no, I've got a way of countering. Actually, no, Blind Fight will be useful because I don't think he won't have anyone in his life to help him do that. Finesse training. Well, you know, let's give you dueling swords because there's nothing else I would give you that's useful. Get Circle of Death. And Disintegrate. Two very good spells. 20th level, let's give you some more decks. Okay, get Blinding Strike. An amazing ability right there. Fancy Blast and change. Yeah, that's Woolgift done. We'll give his thing done. Sosil, yeah, Sosil's going to take the longest because we just haven't leveled him up in, well, an age because he's shit, in my opinion. As a character, I don't really care for him too much either. Like, I've never found a reason to like him. Yeah. We'll give him Blind Fight because Blind Fight is just useful. I don't think I need to set his spells up, but in case I do, we'll quickly get his spells up. Give him Cleave because he does use a glaive. That was the easiest level up ever. That's everyone. Give Woolgift his Mythic. So he's got 2 Mythics I need to give him. This Dimensional Retribution would be perfect for for him. Still got a couple more. Improve crit. Ethical, definitely. Thundering Blows is just good on any melee character as it like does a lot of damage. For Sosil. It's Sosil, right? Yeah, it's a main zealot and Mythic Channeling. Definitely so. Give him Mythic Resolve. Give him... Oh wow, you need even Boundless Healing. Improve crit's always useful, just because you want to make those crits perfect. Abundant casting. There we go. That is the entire party leveled up and ready. Get a quick save. Okay. Now we go into the keep, get the last couple of conversations done. Get over to Threshold. Commander, Thorgalinda is avoiding your gaze. The voice sounds hollow. I've been doing everything to prevent this, but the hardship has done its work. More and more suppliers are raising prices, demanding to be paid up front or just cutting all ties. Voluntary contributions are dwindling by the month. It's time for decisive measures. We won't have any means of waging war at all. There's only one option left, compulsory requisitions. My suggestion is to collect all that we need from the common folk of Mendev. Robbing the people is the last thing I'd advise, but what could you do? Well, say it's a donation to support the War of Faith. We'll set up a temple and send some clerics to go with soldiers. The clerics will agree to go. That is. So by decisive measures, you mean robberies. And it's obvious who should we start with. The rich and the aristocracy, of course. They've got enough gold tucked away in their castle and mansions to supply our soldiers with everything they need, and still leave some coin left over for us. We must rob people. Let's rob those who rob others. Thieves, bandits, fences. That wouldn't be such a terrible deed, would it? Look, Commander, you're an authority here. After all, authorities don't rob, they collect taxes on a not entirely voluntarily basis. Announce a merchant tax collection involving merchants and other well-off types. Yes, you're still going to bleed them dry, but at least we're going to follow the law instead of acting like bandits. How How has it come to be that we ourselves are now the fellows of the crusade? Rumors spread that the commander was selling spoils of war on the black market behind the treasurer's back. Our army is becoming known as the biggest gang in all of Galarian. I guess it doesn't bother them that we're in the middle of this little thing called a war. And we'll announce an emergency attack collection. It's about time, honestly. Why should we have to beg rich folks for arms when we're fighting to save the world? You have a right to collect from them, so do it. Let them call us bandits and complain that we're saving them from the abyss wrong as much as they like. In truth, it doesn't make much of a difference from whom we collect these donations from. We're known as muggers all the same, Dorlinger lets out a heavy sigh. Either way, we'll get through the crisis. It won't be easy, I can promise you that. But when has it ever been easy for us? I'll report the result of the fundraising efforts in due time. Commander, the scouts have brought troubling news. That dumbass dude has been spotted near Threshold. He's gathering not an army, but a horde the likes of which we've never seen. All those victories you've had over him were an affront to the abyss. The general the demons were the most proud of, and one they revered, lost us a mortal, and the very thought of it enrages them. Now those who call themselves champions of the abyss are converging under his banner, the most wicked, brutal, and dangerous demonic warriors. We're not facing another skirmish, but a decisive battle. It will determine which of you deserves the title of greatest military leader in this war. Captain Odin's eyes, despite his unusual impassive demeanor, now gleam fanatically. But he's not the only one with powerful allies. Your victories will elevate your authority to such heights that the best warriors of Galarian will consider an honor to stand alongside you in this battle. But you send an official offer of military cooperation to Molfun? Imperial army is strong and disciplined and can be of great use to us. Lastwall and Mendev have much in common. Lastwall, too, must hold the line against dark forces. The Shannon Crusades are every bit as noble as Mendevian Crusaders. Maybe we could call them to our aid. I would suggest contracting the Esterium Lodge. It's a private and rather powerful Galaxian group of wizards from Corenin. The members have combat experience. They are skilled spellcasters, and I know how we can secure their support. After a brief sly grin, Greybolt puts on an instant look and says, if you want to get yourselves some intemperate allies who know a thing or two about killing monsters, ask the Dragon Slayers. Sure, we're not at war with dragons here, but if the monster's big, scaly, and breathes fire, what difference does it make? So, Honor Guard, the main Hall of Champions provides weekly equipment. Honor Guards, all hardened veterans are changed to Honor Guards. Honor Guards, I don't use any of these. These do not matter to me. Like, they just... Hey, Bob. Jamie. These just don't matter. Like, they do not matter. Like, literally none of these matter. You know what, fuck it, I'd rather have Honor Guards. I'll ask Molfun for troops. Will do, Commander. Molfun's military advisor will be happy to join the Crusade. Doing so will improve their country's international standing and bolster its imperial ambitions. Well, we could certainly use new allies. The most gruesome battle in the history of the Crusades awaits us. Either we will prevail over him and the Abyss itself, or we will fall defending Galarian to the last. Commander, I have a request. Captain Odin stops short, looks around the room, frowningly, and then shakes his head. Though this isn't the time to make it. When you have a spare moment, please come and find me. I would like to discuss something very important to me, something very personal. I'd be grateful if we could talk before our armies set out to battle the champion of the Abyss. Okay, it looks like that, unfortunately, we're having to push off the end game a little bit longer. I was kind of expecting the end game, or like Threshold, to be today, but it looks like we may not make it to Threshold and finish Threshold today. Which is upsetting. Oh, right, yeah. Have I gone... I don't know if I have an army going for that. Or for that. Or for that one, mind you. It'll be fine. Right. And now we reached our army, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Beautiful. Ow. You fucker! You killed my fucking dragon! This army's actually gonna lose. Yeah, we can't win this fight. Well, that's a big L. That is our first ever defeat. Consider me a little bit insulted that I just took a defeat. To deal with that, I'm going to very quickly leave the Citadel and send our good army to go defeat all of these twats. We've spoken to Queen Galfrey. No, we haven't. Galfrey looks at the towers of Dresden with clear, if slightly sad eyes. Dresden. I remember the early days of this city. How strange to think it's younger than I am. This isn't the first time I've seen it prosper, and I hope I never see its final fall. You look sad. I hope I'm not spreading sadness around me like a plague. We all must steel ourselves for the final push, but it's not easy for me to keep up the facade of equanimity. In my heart, I can't shake the feeling of, well, autumn, of falling leaves, of winter approaching. I suppose this must be normal for an old woman like me. What awaits us at threshold? You can only guess, but I am not fond of guessing, she says, steel in her voice. The Threshold Fortress is the source of all of our troubles. It was where all this all began, and it is where this must end. In the 100 years of crusades, we still haven't had the slightest idea what it's become. The raging magical energy so heavily altered it that no spell or living scouts have been able to approach it. What are you going to do after our victory? Perhaps I'll plant Nostrium and get a canary. I really don't know, Commander, right now. Sorry, right now I'm looking at the looming storm clouds as what's to come after. Let us worry about it after. Okay.
I will see this through.
Cool, you're good. I'm gonna make sure the guy,
Our time has come.
Nevir and Irabeth are good.
Together we stand. We march ahead.
Let us
not hesitate.
focus on. Oh yeah, no, I don't need to go to bed. That would be the opposite of what we need to do. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Where's the fucking camp on? It doesn't say we have any things. Let's just assume we don't. Okay. Oh, we get 2 of these bad. Oh, that's the thing we need to do. Spell books quickly. At this point, I'm just chucking in spells that are very useful. Cool, your spells. You don't pick spells, you pick spells. But, yeah, haste. Fireball. The rest of you are, I believe... Oh, wow, you've got extra spells to pick up. Aspect of the Bear. Exit. We'll get our armies to defeat all of these idiots. We'll go from there. Can do the teleportation, so that's okay. Get a quick save? Do it. I'm just gonna have some chocolate, so if I don't say anything, that's why.